So, this piece. And there's the smoke just at the, not too much. Quite a lot in distance, but makes it look more like it's actually coming out of the vents instead of two holes in the top. Sounds like either I'm running out of smoke oil or the battery's about to die. Oh, I'm out of smoke oil. Nope. Battery just died. And I've got to wait now. Hopefully this recording don't end by then. Because I've got to wait for it to kick back on in order to do something. And it's something that's very important. They actually took into consideration how the driver gets in for how you turn it off. So instead of like the T9, the Heng Long T90, or the or most other RC vehicles, this one has a unique switch placement that corresponds with how in the actual M1 Abrams, the driver has two ways of getting in. Either through the turret, because the driver sits up here, just under the turret, right there. See those opening slots? Those are the viewports. There's 3 of them for the driver to see forward. Well, like this, the driver can't get in. Except for through the top of the turret. Because they can actually go down into the turret, and there's a door in the turret that allows them to go into the driver's seat. But I've got to wait for the battery to cool off a minute and re-register power so I can actually get to the battery. And the commander's hatch has 6 viewing ports for a 360 look all around. That's the loader's hatch. These two, they're not actual hatches, they're design features, but on the actual tank they're right above where the ammo is stored, and they're designed to blow off as the ammo rack blows. This has metal treads, metal drive sprocket, metal idler wheel all the way up here on both sides, steel gears, steel gearbox, upgraded motors from the original, thinking maybe an upgraded smoke machine, because it doesn't pulse like the T90 does. This one actually keeps going, but then again, it might not have an upgraded smoke machine. It might have that smoke machine because the M1A Abrams actually uses a jet engine that can use almost any type of fuel. Okay, so the battery just came back on. As you can see by the flashing lights, okay. Okay, and the motor just shut off just at the time I turned it off. Okay, I gotta open this hatch here. And right there, you see one of the gearboxes and the switch. And that hatch there is usually covered up by the back of this turret. So, like I said, you literally have to do it just how the driver has to get in usually. Well, actually, when it's stored like this, the driver can't get in the front seat. That's why there's this crevice right here, not only so he can see, that's only so he can see. The only way he can get in is if this turret is turned sideways. Meaning, I just turned it off, so in order to show you, I'd have to turn it back on. And wait for the battery again. Shit. And these tanks are only meant for anyone 14 and up. And the 2 tanks I have, which is I'll do one on the earlier one I have whenever I get a new track for it, because one of the tracks broke, is the earliest one I got. It's the first one I got. I was after the M1 Abrams when I first saw them in Hobbytown here in where I live, but sadly it closed. And this happened to be on Amazon. But I'd already grabbed the T90 by then. And this is actually the Series 6 upgraded version. It's got the metal tracks, and like I said before, the metal parts. And they do have IR, which is infrared battle system. So you actually grab a little dome-like node, and right here is the magnet for this one. They sit right where the magnet is, and inside the ammo compartment, which is, yes, I've been playing with this one for a while. They do shoot airsoft. Is the connection for the IR. And yes, they actually fire airsoft out of the barrel. Their machine gun is just a little red light. Come on, turn on. And they do produce smoke. This one does it on this side. I need to replace the T90 smoke machine, which sits on this side of it. But I'll do that whenever I replace a couple of things on the T90. Like it needs a new speaker and new track and yeah, new gearboxes too. Plastic gears don't really do well. They strip way too easy. Oh, come on. Do I have to actually put a different battery in this thing? Yeah, the T90 and and this one actually take the same type of battery, same voltage and everything. Although I wouldn't really recommend it, as the with the T90 battery, the Abrams drives a whole hell of a lot slower. Okay, flip, and this is the bottom of it. And for any of you eagle-eyed viewers, you can probably spot where I've already had to mess with this thing once. And yes, when I bought this one, they sent me a screwdriver for free. This is not my screwdriver that I bought. They actually sent this one with the tank inside the box. They also sent me an Allen key and a couple of spare parts, like some spare pegs for the tracks and things like that. Alright, now let's get back to it. Okay. So you can actually see me doing this. There. Now this one was from the T90. As you can see, like I said, they're both practically the same. But I would use the battery that came with your tank, not the battery for other tanks or anything else. I'm just trying to get my power back on. This one's not turning it on. So I'm just using this as a backup to turn it on for right now. And there it is. It's alive! And as I was saying, right there is the driver's hatch. Turret has to be like this for them to get in through that hatch. Power down. Then start up. And yes, right now the turret's facing backwards. But that's so I can get to the power switch. And off. Close. Tank. Go around to the side. Pull battery. See, that says on, off, that says on. On most things, I'm guessing they have a, or on an older model, they have a power switch down here. Or even on the full metal versions. They might have a power switch down here, but this one has it up there on the top. And yes. So you know I'm not coughing. That is the Heng Long logo. Their official logo they put on all their tanks. Steel drive gearbox, Heng Long. RC battle tank, 1/16 scale, real action. Okay, you move the T90's battery over. Put this up here. And like I said, if you eagle-eyed viewers have any great luck, you'll see where I've had to, I'd say, fix something. It's a lot harder to see from this view, but y'all saw it from a different view. And you'll probably see it in a different part of the video earlier on or later on, depending on what order I put the videos in. But yeah, and I will do a driving review and everything later. This is just a quick overview of the M1A2 Abrams.